This is North Dakota Today.
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us right here at North Dakota Today. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Jillian Trudeau.
We're whistling our way through the week, huh?
We're really doing it. Tuesday and 12 days away.
Yes, we officially did the countdown. I looked on a calendar and everything because I can't believe it. Time is flying by. We're 12 days away from Christmas, everybody.
It's
12.
insane. I'm so excited. Are
12.
you done Christmas shopping?
Absolutely. Didn't begin, didn't end.
It's an ongoing struggle. It just keeps going. I think this weekend I did the most Christmas shopping.
You did?
Which is awesome. Yeah.
Good.
I did Christmas shopping and a little bit of baking, but I don't really consider that Christmas baking because it was just chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, that's still good. And we were talking off camera, before this session. Again, we tell you guys our desks are in a row. So it goes Jillian, me, and then Jordan Schreier, our morning anchor on the Valley Today. Mm-hmm. And we always get into discussions and debates. Nice ones. We're nice to each other, I swear. We're talking about our favorite desserts, our favorite holiday desserts, Christmas desserts. And the funny thing is, everything has different names depending on where you are.
Yeah, that was a whole debate this morning about multiple things. Like, we just kept on bringing up controversial sweets that you could call it.
Yes.
So
okay, this is where it began. I've never heard of something being called a Special K bar.
Yeah, okay. And then I also know it as a scotcheroo.
Right.
Do you not know what that is?
Yeah, what is even in that?
Okay, so it's like a peanut butter Rice Krispie bar, basically.
Oh yeah, with chocolate.
With chocolate on top.
Okay,
yeah.
yes. So I think that I don't know what I would call that. I don't think it has a name besides like just chocolate peanut butter Rice Krispie. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know the name, at least off the top of my head. But I've never heard, I swear to you, I've never heard of Special K. I think of the cereal, and I was like, no, thank you. I don't want a Special K bar.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think that I grew up knowing them as scotcheroos.
Right.
Don't know where that comes from. And then
what we learned
later
today.
on, yeah, Special K bars, I guess.
Well, yeah, and then so thumbprint cookies is what I thought they were called, which are the peanut butter cookies. I'm going to say what I thought everything was because clearly I'm wrong. So I thought that's what the peanut butter cookies are, that you take a Hershey Kiss and then you dunk it on the top. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. I thought that was called a thumbprint cookie. I've been proven wrong. That's very, very wrong. Jordan told us.
Yep, New York Times, Betty Crocker.
He looked up his sources just to really reiterate that fact.
Yeah,
but what are they called?
Peanut butter blossom.
Blossoms. Never heard that.
Yeah,
Never
and then
heard
we
that.
Googled what a thumbprint cookie actually is.
Right.
And it's like a cookie with
like
jam
a fruit
in
filling.
It.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm making all of this up. Maybe as I get older, I just forget what things are called, and I'm just like, yeah. Well, but then I raised a group discussion. Peanut butter balls that are dipped in chocolate, I couldn't think of what they were called. I've heard of them called as Buckeyes, but then no one knew what I was talking about.
I've never seen that. I've never heard of that. Yeah. So we Googled it, and they are called Buckeyes, but they're also called chocolate peanut butter balls.
Yeah. And I was like, maybe that's what I call them too, but I've definitely heard them as Buckeyes, which are like some of my favorite desserts.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know. It's 'tis the season, right? Season's eatings, really.
Yeah.
You just got to make all your favorite snacks. You know what I love that I feel like is making a comeback, or maybe it never left. I don't know. Cookie swaps, where everyone like bakes a bunch of different types of cookies, and then you like share, so then you're not stuck with 30 dozen of one type of cookie, and then everyone's like baking and getting together, whether or not you're physically together in the same home or not, but you're just kind of trading, so you can have a bigger variety of things.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you do that at work or do you do it with friends? I guess you could do it anywhere.
I always did it. My friend, actually, she was my bestie in college. She actually works in the news industry as well, and this was back home in Michigan. She would have a cookie party, that's what it was called, every year on Facebook.
Cute.
So everyone was bringing all of the ingredients to make tons of your favorite snack, and then it was basically like grab your Tupperware bins and your bags and then take home of everything else too.
Oh, I love that. Kind of like a potluck, but cookies.
Yeah, and then you take it home and then you can share with everybody and say, look at all the great sweets I made for you this Christmas.
Cutie. No, I love that. I think that the most popular thing that happens around Christmas time in my family is that we dip everything in that white chocolate. What's it called? Almond bark?
Oh, yeah. Or like holiday bark.
Yeah,
I've always heard that.
We always just like dip like pretzels, like whatever you can find, and a bunch of that. So that's good. I think that that's pretty common too.
Yeah, holiday bark is kind of a free-for-all. It could be like toffee, caramel, pretzel.
Yeah.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
Or just chocolate-covered pretzels in general.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, I love those too.
I love it.
And then sometimes you can design them and make them like little Christmas trees or like snowmen.
Super cute.
Yep.
You can really do some Christmassy things.
Okay, this was funny too. I could not think of what a fruitcake was called, you guys. I'm like compiling a list of like all of these holiday things off the top of my head. And I'm like, what's that bread with the fruit in it? And Jordan's like, a fruitcake. And I was like, that's the ticket. And all of that was to say, I hate fruitcake. But I feel like so many people love it, and it's like a staple in so many people's homes, especially with our grandparents. I feel like my grandmother was always like a firm believer in the fruitcake, and it's just not for me.
Yeah, maybe it's that generation. I don't know. My grandparents never were just like pushing fruitcake or anything.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually ever had fruitcake.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't even know if you like it? Oh gosh, this show is gonna turn into segments where we just try things that we've never tried.
Actually, it's kind of fun though. I mean, the Pilk segment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yesterday was the Pilk debacle, and now today we're talking about all of our favorite treats. My favorite, I feel like this is a very underrated and a very manageable snack to make, holiday or not, puppy chow.
So good.
Puppy chow.
And you are so right. It is very manageable to make. And there's not that many ingredients. It's not expensive.
Right.
It makes a ton. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's my favorite. So at this cookie party I would go to every year, I would make sure that I brought an extra bin separate so I could make my own batch of puppy chow to bring back. Oh,
that's so nice.
I feel like it's so dangerous though, because you start eating it and next thing you know you're like, wow, I could eat this for the rest of my life.
Literally. And you have it in
sitting.
this big bowl and there's no portion controls whatsoever and you just kind of go wild, unhinged a little bit.
I really am curious to know what everybody's favorite desserts are, or what you guys have made, or what you're looking forward to making, or maybe even sharing some recipes, because I actually love baking. I don't love cooking. I don't think I'm an incredible chef. I mean, I survive, but I actually enjoy baking. I really like that.
That's so interesting.
I always did that as a young girl with my grandma. I think that's why.
Oh, cute.
She really got me into it. We had matching aprons and everything. But I really love that. And I know how cute, right?
That is so
But
cute.
speaking of, we buried the lead because Jillian has a surprise behind us.
I did do some holiday baking. Well, I don't even know if you can call it holiday baking. It's just baking.
It's the holidays and it's baking. So it's holiday baking.
So take it as you will. But it was my first time making brown butter chocolate chunk cookies.
Let's hold it up. Let's hold it up.
Yeah, in this like really old Tupperware.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah,
that's our motto here.
Thanks, Dad. But yeah, I love Half Baked Harvest. I don't know if you've ever followed any of her recipes. She is awesome, and she has so many really great like holiday recipes and just like normal. I don't know. They're kind of like. You're a big cheese girl, right? Okay.
Queen.
So like that's the one thing that people get tripped up on. They're just like, what's Gruyere? And like,
right,
and things like that.
Yep.
So she uses like those really, really great cheeses.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I really thought they were going to take a close-up this whole time of me holding this right here. So I'm going to just set it back down. Anyway, continue with the cheese.
No, that's what I made. And I'm going to make her try it either. I don't know if you want to eat it on air or not, but I really like them and they're really good. But I will push Half Baked Harvest for the rest of my life.
Okay, no,
She's
I love
so
that.
Great.
That's good. It's nice when you find people or recipes to follow that you like and you enjoy, and you can just kind of know you can rely on it, basically.
Yeah.
Something to go back to.
Yep. So these are brown butter chocolate chunk cookies, and you can really taste the difference in the browning the butter versus not.
Yeah. Well, that's, all the chefs out there, or bakers, as I said, are just like, yeah, you're right, Jillian. You can taste the difference. Okay, I feel like we have to get out of here. I don't know. Have they been talking to us? We've got a lot coming up, more about not just desserts, about holiday gifts. Are you guys still in the market for shopping? We have some more resources right here after the break. It's called Clay Your Way. We'll be right back.